Hello, my name is Ramiro Javier Lira, and my friends call me RJ. And today I'm going to be talking about a few things that I'm proud of myself, a few things that are not good about myself, and things that I should fix. And likewise, I'm going to be doing that to two other of my friends as a critic. And as a few verbal and linguistic behaviors that I'm proud of is that I'm very talkative, positive, and enthusiastic. Um, a good thing that many people don't see as a good thing is that I don't care what you think. I just don't. Why? I shouldn't. You don't know me. I don't know you. You're not part of my personal life. And if you're not, then I don't care. As another good thing is that I do care about giving correct information. I don't want to be the cause of misinformation, which is really sad because sometimes people do that. And I know I do that every once in a while. And is that I'm really happy when people correct me. I would give an example. I just realized I say a lot. All right. Bad things is did it again. The worst, the use of I use that word every once in a while. I don't think it's often. As oh yeah, I do. And cuss words. I use cuss words, I'm pretty sure every day, but not lots of cuss words. The three main cuss words or four main cuss words is shit, hell, freaking, and sucks. Shit is probably the most used cuss word I use. Hell is usually in the sentence like hell yeah, probably just in the phrase hell yeah. Shit, I'll use that in any sentence. Like, well, shit, as what kind of shit do you have to do today? I have to do this shit today. As this tastes like shit. This shit's really good. It's really funny. I find the word I'm using. And freaking. Well, it's not really a too ugly word. It's just not the best word to use. And what the frickin's going on? I don't usually use the F word. Frickin's not the F word. The F word's a different word. And another word I use is sucks. Sucks is probably the least cuss word I use the most. It's probably like I probably use it when that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Sucks. It's probably just to like describe how bad a situation or how the situation a person's in is not the greatest. And then other things that I don't like and that I notice in my presentation. First one is that I'm standing still. Standing still, not the best. Because you can give a presentation standing still. It's just it doesn't look the greatest. It's best to move around. Is also very forgetting. I know I'm forgetting while this conversation. You can tell when I'm forgetting when I'm looking down. And the reason why I'm looking down is because below me is a paper with everything I'm going to talk about today, or in this presentation, or this video, whatever. Either one's correct. Is yeah, I did it again, and I'm more self-conscious about it. Another thing that's bad about me is that yes, talking is good, but there can be too talkative, and I am very talkative. To the point where I can remember first grade, my teachers telling me to be quiet, to my senior year, or correction, just a few days ago or a few minutes ago, or my last class, talk less. Is I love to talk, unfortunately. Not fortunate for me, but for others. Also pronunciation. I'm pretty sure I pronounced, there we go, pronounced that wrong, past tense. Now if I have to say the word, pronunciation. I don't even know if I said that right, but I'm pretty sure I tried. And it's yeah, those are things that I'm not proud of. Things that I should fix. The top three should be the cuss words. I need to do that less. It's not appropriate. It's most of the time not appropriate unless I intend to be funny, if I can make that funny. And forgetfulness. Forgetfulness is not. It's not inappropriate because it's human to forget. But it's very, I guess you can say, advantageous. It's very disadvantageous to forget. And standing still, it looks weird if you're standing still. I remember my mom telling me when I was at a party and my friends were dancing, I was just standing still and I was talking to my friends. And I was like, RJ, you shouldn't be just standing. You're at like a dance floor. You should be dancing. It looks weird looking at you when you're not dancing on the dance floor. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I danced and talked from that point on. And I didn't realize that until I saw my sister do the same thing. And I'm like, oh my god, she does look weird. I must have looked the same way like that. All right, now I'm gonna critique one of my friends, Victor. Victor, I think his last name is Morales. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I was right. The good thing about him is that he will continue talking even when he makes mistakes or if he forgets. It makes him sound like he didn't forget. Though a bad thing about it is that in those spaces of forgetfulness, he'll use filler words. And the filler words that he often uses, I would know, we practice together, is yeah, you know. Favorite phrase, you know. Is really funny when he uses you know, because in a presentation, you shouldn't assume that your audience knows. If they knew, there wouldn't be a point to a presentation. So when he says you know, in my head, I want to laugh, because in a situation when we're giving a presentation, it's best to assume that they don't know, because if they did, it's no logical sense. I find it really funny. This past presentation I was really happy because he used less filler words. I was really happy. And then when he did use filler words, I just wanted to laugh. I was laughing inside. I probably show in the camera when it comes out to the drive. For people that are watching on YouTube that are not in my class, sorry. I'm using again. I should stop. Now, things that he should fix: less filler words or no filler words. That's probably his main issue. He's good looking. He will continue talking, and he's pretty cool. I think he would do great, just less filler words. Now, another person that I really like is Kyle Wolford. He's really good at talking. He was he talks confident, positively, and he quickly corrects himself in pronunciations. That's something that I don't do, because when I make a mistake, I have to think about the word more. He did it like that fast, really fast. And he also tells stories in a way that makes it funny, and I really like that. Like for me, when I tell stories, it's funny because of the situation. He can tell a story. It's not necessarily funny. He just makes it funny. And that's probably the difference. He's probably better at telling stories. I really like his stories. They're funny. Yes. And bad things. It was really hard to think of bad things, especially about Kyle, because he's well-rounded. In his first presentation, it was only his first presentation. He fixed it in his second presentation, was that he was standing still, like me and pretty sure like many others. But he fixed that, so that's not a big issue. Another issue is that he used a filler word that he used, well, not really, is the repetition of the word so. It's a transition word, actually. And I noticed he uses so often. And I was watching the video. I watched it about 3 times for Kyle because, again, it was really hard to find something bad about him. And it was so, and I realized after watching it a 3rd time, and I was like, he says so often. I'm like, got it. That's the bad part. He uses so often. And another thing I noticed is that it took me a while to think was he has clothes, but they're all the same uniform. And if you think about it, it's always weird to see someone wear the same clothes over and over and over again. But they're clean, thank God. And it's just weird to see someone wear the same clothes. And so things to fix, he can't fix his uniform. He has to wear that. That's part of the requirements in the core. You have to wear that during the week. Not the weekend, but we can't have presentations during the weekend. Unless he got permission. I don't know if you can do that. Hopefully he can. I would like to see him in a suit and a maroon tie. That would look really, really nice. Another thing he can fix is transition words. Instead of using a lot of so, he can use then, next, and now I'm going to new transition words. Things like that. And that's all I'm going to talk about today. I hope you had an enjoyable time and a good spring break, because I made this right before spring break on a Wednesday, Tuesday. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. I have to act. So I just acted the filler word whatever those things are, and forgetfulness like I'm doing now. I don't remember what to do next, and I'm pretty sure I have to do something else. Oh, giving correct information. Oh no, that's a good part. Never mind. And pronunciation. Example, pronunciation itself. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that correctly. And what else? I'm easily distracted. Earlier, I made another video. I looked down because I remember I'm easily distracted, and I wrote easily distracted. So that was an example. It will be in the bloopers. I'll make 2 videos. And then forgetfulness. Oh, I already did that. And standing still. I'm not moving right now. I'm actually sitting down, so it doesn't count. But I'll stand just for you. Standing. Oh wait, that's moving. You know what? Never mind. I think the standing still will count as sitting down still, because yeah, whatever. Most of the video I was standing still. That's an example. There you go. And I think that'll be it. Have a good weekend. RJ out.